Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be giving over my recommendations for True Awakening, and I'll be doing one character for every race, and then at the end I'll go through some races where I believe there are cases where you could do other characters. As in I prioritize other characters is what I mean, my recommendations basically. So first we're going to start with humans, of course. Here we have Transcendent Bond, who have already True Awakened. That is mainly because I use Transcendent Bond on Demon King as well as Transcendent Bond. It's actually quite good in PvP still, and the damage reduction will help him a little bit. And he already has quite high CC, as you can see here. Mine's only 3.6, and, you know, if I get him 6.6, he'll be at 71,000, which is quite good CC. But yeah, True Awaken is definitely worth it for Bond. The damage reduction is nice. Bond he's quite tanky anyway, so the extra damage reduction is even better. Helps him tank a little bit more, which is really what you want. The next one, I went for this festival King. Chadfest King, because there's no other actual good goddesses. I wouldn't give it to Link characters because they don't actually get the benefit from True Awakening. True Awakening isn't basic stats, it's just damage reduction and CC. When you use a Link on a character, you don't get the CC, all you get is the basic stats, and of course then it's based off ult level as well, but you only get the basic stats, and because the True Awakening doesn't give basic stats, I just gave it to King, because King isn't too bad. This Festival King, he's actually not too bad on a Sins team with the new melee, but you know, you might as well just give it to him because there's no other good current, ones that I own that I would personally put it on, because I just don't find any of the others really that useful. Really, I guess the only other excuse you could do is go for OG Fest King and just pray he gets an LR, which is possible, of course, but maybe it's just coping just a tiny bit. Next one is, of course, for demons, melee. 100%. This melee needs it. He doesn't need it, but it's nice to have. With melee without being on a team, he is a little bit squishy, as well as he just can't really pack a punch without a full team that boosts his stats, like through his passive, which is 7% basic stats per applicable ally, which is demons or sins. I do really believe melee needs the True Awakening just to be able to tank a little bit better. He's okay at tanking, he does give himself 30% defense related stats, and of course with Demon Team he gives himself basic stats from Esterosa's Darkness stacks, and of course damage reduction from Demon King. But I think, of course, melee wants more CC. Melee already has a lot of CC, and you kind of want to go first with melee, so True Awakening for melee is 100%. My priority, of course, when I get the crystals for it, which will probably take me a few more weeks for melee, because unfortunately I didn't get too lucky on demons, getting the demon crystals, but yeah. Next race, Unknown. Of course, it will have to be the Queen, Albedo. She is extremely good, she's extremely tanky, and mainly the fact that she can be used in all content is the key reason. She can be used everywhere, Demonic Beast, PvP, the new Demon King boss fight, you know, PvE, and just you want to farm random things and just one-turn it. The Knighthood boss, she's extremely good in these things, and of course the more damage reduction the better, the more CC the better, and that is kind of what you really want to go for. Of course I have attack, crit damage, and HP defense on Albedo, and I think Unknown and Goddess are probably the two most contested races for who you could technically put it on, because, well, there's quite a large chunk of good Unknown and Goddesses you could do it on. Mael. So, this is kind of controversial. The reason I chose Mael is because he's the most overall general used Goddess. Like, you know, you've got him in PvP, you've got him in Nidhogg. You know, if you really want to use him, you can use him for a final boss or a Knighthood boss, sort of things like that. And that is the reason why I picked Mael. Of course, if not, you could go for, of course, characters like LR Liz, LR Margaret, the new Liz, you know, characters like that, just to help them tank a little bit better, of course, once again, for the same reasons of PvE, PvP, farming, whatever. Next race, and the final race, Giants. It has to be Queen Diane. There is honestly no one else you can do other than Queen Diane. Because Queen Diane, of course, she gives herself the damage reduction, but Queen Diane wants as much damage reduction as possible, so she's able to tank even better. She is a tank. She can also be, of course, a DPS as well if you have a 6.6, but of course, you need to take quite a bit of damage to do that, and of course the way to take damage, you have a lot of damage reduction, you can take a lot more damage. That's just how it works. I think the Giants are also once again quite far off. Goddesses, oh that's gear. I can do, I just don't have the Super Awakening Crystal, I don't have the SA coins. Unknowns I need 3, so I can actually do that next week. Demons I need a lot more, and of course King and Barn are already done. So, for demons, you could fight the case that Demon King, LR Melee, or Esterosa. Also, they're also quite good recommendations because, of course, they're all quite good characters. Of course, LR Melee, you've got for whatever reason you're going to be using LR Melee for. I don't really know what you use LR Melee for anymore. Now we've got this new melee. You've got Demon King, because of course Demon King works very well with melee on the Demon team. Same with Estarossa. They're really the only reason you'd really want to True Awaken those characters. Yeah, you could also go down the route of True Awakening Cusack or Chandler or whoever you use in the back of the Demon team as well, just for the added CC. But you'd only really be doing that for PvP purposes. I don't really see the point in that. Of course, you might as well just save your True Awakening stuff until, for example, let's say Chandler comes back into meta and you want to True Awaken Chandler. This Chandler is what I mean. Because the extra damage reduction might be nice, especially if you're also using him on the Demon King boss fight itself. He would be pretty good to True Awaken, but of course you want to prioritize melee first. Giants, no contest. Humans, so humans, there's only really a few I could see you really having an argument for, and that's LR Escanor, maybe Roxy if you want high CC, the ultimate one for high CC, and that's really, yeah, I can see the argument for. Of course, you know, you could go for you know, this Arthur here for once again CC in the back sort of thing, but of course it's completely up to you and what team you use in PvP and the uses you see for that character. Because of course these are just my recommendations, but of course people might hate unknown teams or may hate goddess teams or may hate demon teams, so they run a different team sort of thing. So you guys want to prioritize whatever characters you want to use. Fairies, uncontested. Goddesses, there's a lot of good goddesses you could do. You know, of course, I would say probably the better ones being Mael, LR Liz, LR Margaret, New Liz, maybe even Light Liz if you want CC, because like if you give Light Liz like perfect HP defense, of course mine's 6/6 with Relic, she is missing 2 outfits, 2 weapons, 2 headgears. She's at 68,000 CC. So if you want to, you know, use this Light Liz for CC, maybe for Hero Arena, or if you're still using her, because you don't have LR Liz, you're using her for Knighthood boss, you could do that as well. But I would say you probably want to prioritize the key ones, which of course, Margaret, LR Liz, and then the brand new Elizabeth here as well. Because she has quite good CC. Of course, she also just recently got her new Hawk Pass outfit as well. So, you know, it's always worth it. More CC for the more relevant characters. Unknown, there's a lot you can actually do for Unknown. My thoughts are, you could do Merlin, because Merlin's got good CC, and she's, you know, now using the back because of a relic. You've also got Hell as well, because Hell, you know, tankier the better. There's really quite a few you can do. Nanashi if you really want CC as well. That's really all I see, like, really worth it. Of course, then you could go down the route of, like, PvE, and then do, like, of course, Nanashi once again, or Ram, or even Freya here, so you can tank a little bit better. Shuna if you're using her for the new Demon King boss fight. Do even Ghislaine, because Ghislaine's actually quite good. She lowers attack, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the damage dealt. Sorry, decreases the attack by 30% of the attacking hero. So, you know, actually may even be quite a good counter to Melly, because she's also green as well, and Melly's blue, so might actually do a video on that. It's a good idea. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.